Good musical morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Behind the Bench, where we take you behind, above, and beyond the repair bench here at Heid Music. I'm Adam, and I'm your host this evening. I've never actually said that kind of stuff, so anyways, good morning! Marty, hello. Hello, Christine, how are we all doing? Enjoying the cold weather? Not enjoying it? So I'm a kind of person that likes cold weather, but I don't like it when it hurts. And it hurts right now. Yeah. So like my favorite temperature is like 32, 31, maybe 30 degrees Fahrenheit, right? All this negative 35 wind chill stuff, that just, no thank you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Good musical morning. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing though? We doing okay? I was just thinking I was pouring myself another cup of coffee. I don't know why that's funny, but laugh track, boom. Anyways, and I was just thinking, I think it's a flavored coffee, possibly a hazelnut. That would probably be my favorite kind of coffee. If I were to pick a flavor, probably hazelnut. Although years ago, Danny, good morning. Gnome Land Services, everyone. If you're in the Illinois area, make sure you get your stuff fixed with Danny at Gnome Land Services. Yeah, you're bringing the cold today, Danny. Thank you so much. You know what I think I want to do? You know what I think I need to do? I need like the Office style like zoom ins, like the Jim from The Office. Like I need a button that just zooms in while I go. Just look at the camera. I think that'd be pretty good. That and also this. Laugh track. Anyways, good morning. Seth, good morning. Ethan, painfully cold. Yeah, I know. Hey, Danny, coming to check you out. Congratulations on being presenting at Nappert. We got a little group coming to visit you, so excited to see your clinic, buddy. I'm pretty sure you said you would. I'm pretty sure, Danny, that you said for every tech I bring from Heid Music, you'd buy all of us a full night of drinking at the hotel bar. So, I mean, there's 6 of us, so get the credit card ready. Pretty sure that's what you said. Don, hello. Well, it's a good group here today. So tomorrow is supposed to be stupid cold, just stupid cold. Schools might be closing, probably they should be. But we're not going to be closed because it might be cold outside, but boy, do we got hot repair deals going on right now. Now that's a segue. That's how you do it, and that's how we become something like top 3 in socials for music stores at NAMM. I just found out that. That's pretty cool. But we got a really cool repair deal going on right now. If you bring in your repairs, any repairs between now and February 15th, you will get 15% off the labor up to $50. In addition to a coupon, however you want to say it, I'm right, you're wrong, of up to $10 off of accessories and other items over $50. So we got a really cool deal going on. And we got a pile of instruments to work through thanks to that deal and thanks to all of you. So today we're going to be working on some stuff. Matt's got a little bit of stuff going on. There's the link. Check it out. I don't know what this is. What if I just start? I'm just really, I have camera bits today, I guess. Anyways, check it out. I'm late to drinking my coffee, so I'm a little low energy right now. I'm trying to catch up, keep up, bring the energy. I think it's because the mood lighting's, there we go. You gotta be able to see my signs. I think that's part of it. Now I feel like we're streaming. Here we go. I'm just gonna turn the light back on when I start working, but for now, it's better. So as I get the first instrument out, what are you drinking? What's in your cup? What are you drinking this morning? Jillian, what are you drinking this morning?
Mint green tea.
Mint green tea. Are you a tea person like Molly? Okay. Because Molly only drinks unsweetened black iced tea only. Exclusively, yeah. Breakfast tea in a large mug. Love that. Caffeine, topped with caffeine. Nice. Nice. I love that. I'm pretty sure I've made this joke before, but the way I like my coffee, I only like it one way, and that's in abundance. That's the only way I know how to drink it. In a lot. How do you like your coffee, Adam? A lot. Anyways, let's fix something. I don't even know what's up. There's kind of a pile here by my bench that's been stacking up. So we're just gonna work through that today. Tomorrow, boom, get through it, and that's the way it's gonna happen. Okay, let's just shift over. We'll turn this light back on though. There we go. So. First things first, we're going to look at this clarinet. This was a clarinet that a customer brought in. Actually, Jillian did the work, so can I look at it on stream? Is that okay? Okay. Right, you only did the octave key. And it looks really nice. So, the issue here was, take it up here, the plating, and it's hard to see because Jillian did a pretty good job, but you can see that line. You see on the touch piece here, that line right there? The plating was coming off pretty aggressively to the point where it was leaving kind of sharp edges. So, and they had gone, wow, you did a really good job on this, Jillian. They had gone and looked like they took, I don't know, 7 grit sandpaper is what it looked like, and just scratched it all the beans. But Jillian here cleaned it up really nicely. Now we're not gonna, they need it like, what did I say? Octave key is a register key. Sorry, Chris. Jeez, I can't do anything around here. We just gotta put the cork on the back. Forgot to do that, but anyways, before I was interrupted by Chris, he just pulled up, well, actually, sorry, I gotta poke fun. So, yeah. Jillian went through and cleaned it up really, really nicely. Now we're not gonna replate it here because it's a quick turnaround. They have a performance, like tonight, they needed it tonight. So we just got rid of that, the plating and the sharp edges and whatnot. So that's really nice. Got to put a cork on it though. I'm gonna put a leak light on it just to see. I said I would see if there's anything quick that I can take a look at for them. But that was mainly the issue. There's a couple other spots where the plating is pretty rough. What happens is sometimes you see it, I think we see it more on brass, I think, but sometimes just the composition of your acids in your hands, right, just eat away at these metals and plating and stuff. You'll see it on flutes too, like where they hold the flute, it'll just be gone. I feel like I see it maybe a little bit more on brass, but that could just be what I'm thinking right now. But anyways, sorry. Again, waiting for the coffee to kick in. Yeah, no, they would actually, yeah, it's not that. They were just shredding on this clarinet. They were just popping that register key just left and right. Or just up and down. It doesn't go left and right. It's a turn of phrase. It shouldn't go left and right. Yeah, correct. Thank you. All right, so just taking a quick peek at it here. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything huge, but you can see here, kind of. Oh, that's just dirt. Here, yeah. So we have more plating wear right there. More down here. That's an interesting one on the key cup, but it's there. Actually, yeah, we have some. Yeah. Anyways, that looks pretty good. Mainly, we're just gonna get that cork on the bottom there. So, yeah, it looks good. The main issue is just that plating. So this one will be. I think they're going to play just fine at their concert. So get the cork on that and go from there. You gonna do it? Okay, thank you. So, all right. One done. There we go. Bada bing. Here we go. Thanks, Chris. Sometimes I just say the wrong thing. A guy says the wrong thing over and over, and all of a sudden, people just like get on his case. All right. What's next? I don't even know. Here's a clarinet in a bag. I put it there though. Don't worry. I put it there because I was hydrating it. I did some oiling and then some hydrating just to make sure it was good. Oh yeah, eh? Oh crumbs. All right, so this one, and that's right, we got some keys that just were like, come on, friend. And I'm like, don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, that's you know it's a good clarinet if you found it in a bag. I was just reminded as I said the word bag that one time, long time ago, on a cruise ship far, far away, I was a Wisconsinite on this international cruise. It was like an educational cruise that I got to go on. And through music, it was like this eco sound, I think was the name of the thing. Anyways, it was fun. But I was like a Wisconsinite with my Wisconsin accent. And they like anytime I said something, they just the group would just be like, oh yeah, is it a bag? And I'm like, what? I'm saying bag. What? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. And they just go. But I can't say bag how other people say it. Bog, a bog. I shall put it in my bog. Yes, along with my. What's the word? Never mind. Leave me alone. Leave me and my bog alone. Anyways. Oh, we're having a good time. It's like how they would call me Autumn instead of Adam. Autumn. I'm like, what? No, I'm not Autumn. I'm Adam. Yeah, Autumn. Leave me alone. All right, so these two keys are kind of cramping each other's style as it was. So we'll get those off and correct that. Sure doesn't help when I just lean into the Wisconsinite either. Oh, crumps, yeah, eh? That one there's got a leak and we'll take care of that. No problem-y. Did I talk about this? I want to talk about this really quick. Christmas time, right? What just happened, okay? 12 days of Christmas. For whatever reason this season, my kids loved it. So we got to listen to all the different variations. And what is the one where it's like, one light goes out, they all go out. The Pains of Christmas, whatever, right? How about Bob and Tom's Youper Christmas? My kids loved that so much, and my wife and I are like, should we be doing this? Because the first one's like, first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a beer. And the first time they did that, my kids just cracked up. And then like 7 packs of smokes, like, Dad, what's a pack of smokes? I'm like, it's like smoked salmon or something. Just like, I'm not ready to talk to you about this yet. Oh, it was just funny. And my son will just sing it and just crack up. Anyways, a beer in a tree. Yeah, Seth, yeah, exactly. Youper 12 Days of Christmas. It was so good. My daughter's definitely too young to be listening to it, but you know what? Here's the thing, like, I'm not going to get on a soapbox. Never mind. Let's get back to this clarinet. It was good. It was good. And it's funny. And it's good. I just thought of that because the reason I brought that up is talking about accents and stuff. My daughter would really lean into the Yooper accent of that, and it's just funny to hear just like a little 6-year-old, you know, on the first day of Christmas, you know, it's funny. Anywho's, all right, so we got a leak. Kind of got a double leak here. That's what's going on here. I still don't have a good solution. My repair tech friends, leak lights. I think like I talked about this before. I have it set off to the side that I like it. In fact, I can maybe even show it here what I got going on. Let's try this. There we go. Okay, yeah, so you can see my bench setup. It's pretty nice. I like the way it's set up. Right over here to the left, okay. This is where I got my leak lights. There's storage, I got the tubes and whatnot. It's really nice, it's handy, it's good. It's when I go to use them, and then it's just like the cords are just all over the place. They're always getting caught. I'm wondering if I need a different cord system for this specific light. I just wish there was a way to get the cords off of my bench. Does anyone have any solutions, any ideas? I don't want them hanging, but also I thought maybe over there. I'm not sure. Also, look at, there's like a delay between my top camera and the side camera. Internet. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, Chris, they do kind of hang in the front right here towards the side is where the cords hang nicely when kind of not in use. But when I have it up top, the other thing too is it slides out, and that's annoying. Maybe I'm just being too picky. I can kind of like put it over there and it kind of stays, but then it gets hooked. There's just no good solution anyway. There's just nothing. I might as well just give up. Anyways, all that to say, we got a leak. Yeah, folks. Uh-oh. Ready? Oh, will this help? Ooh. Do it, both of them? Oh, look at that. Look at that leak. I see you're trying to play clarinet. It'd be a shame if drbadleak showed up. I can make it go away if I press really, really hard. Anyways. So we're gonna get rid of that. Part of it's a regulation issue, part of it is the FC key is leaking, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. That's right, a whole leak. Where is it? There we go. Bad leak, go away, and we will. Little eye hooks for the cable management, yeah. The top of your leak light, huh? Danny, if you're coming up, maybe we can, you know, swap this out Friday, huh? If you're coming up here. If you're not too scared of the cold, Danny. You scared of the cold? Huh? You're gonna be like, it's too cold to come up to Green Bay. Me. Wow. I think maybe the coffee's kicking in. Woo! Let's go. All right. Oh, I got my tools. So I'm heating it up with my electrode. And then when the glue is hot, I think I waited a little bit trying to find my tool. Yep. So heating it up, it's going to heat up the glue on the inside of the cup, okay? And then we don't want it to be like totally liquid, but just in a movable position so that a little bit more. I got new prongs on this electrode, and I feel like when you get the new prongs on it, good. Visually looks pretty good. Let's check with the feeler gauge. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go, eh? Oh, crumbs. Beans, old boys, that's a good one, eh? But I like to put a little bit of pressure on it. A little bit to watch that, or to let that sit down. But, so I've got my electrode here. Pad cup heater is what we call it, but it's just, it's like graphite tips, I believe it's graphite, maybe charcoal. I think it's graphite. But when you push them together, it heats up. And if there's metal in between, it'll heat up that metal specifically. So that's good, that's nice. That's what we're looking for. And now we can see that the regulation is what's holding us back because our EB key is up, right? So that means the FC key is pushed down. Usually it's the other way around is usually what I see because you'll push really, really hard on the FC key and there's just a lot of real estate here from where it branches off from the rest of the key and comes out on its own. There's a lot of metal there, but also there's just a lot of overhang. So it's hard to keep that exactly where you need it. It's a little weak. So pushing down, not necessarily in a negative way, but it usually makes that FC key kind of come out of regulation. So having it the other way around is interesting. It's just a little bit of straightening. And with that, our leaks are gone. Checking the rest of it. That looks good. Oh yeah, eh? Back pressure on it. We'll check that with a play test. But we had issues with the top joint. Less about leaks and more about just key fit, right? So, yeah. I'm sorry, there's a stranger that showed. We're not open. Sorry, someone showed up in the shop. I don't know if you can see on the mobile cam. Should we switch over to our mobile cam? Oh, someone showed up in the shop there. It's a stranger. It's blurry and you can't tell, but Molly's in everyone. Ding's in the chat. All right, so the issue here are our trill keys are rubbing against each other. They're kind of dirty and grimy. I want to take them off. I can tell it's just kind of bent right here, so we can flex that and negotiate it back. But I want to take off some of these so we can clean it a little bit. So I'm going to use my brand new awesome Music Medic screwdrivers. Shout out, not sponsored yet. Maybe one day. Which, by the way, this leak light, DX Tools, I believe is what it is where we get it. Right? Was that the website? It's leaklights.com, but it's Tools DX, that's what it is. I've got the small one, which is awesome. I use it for a lot of stuff. I've also got the bigger one here, and I use this for a lot of stuff too. And they're great. They're bright, they're durable. I haven't had to replace these yet. I've had other leak lights I've had to replace several times, not this one. In fact, that bigger one, I think, has outlasted my normal Votal one. Or, not Votal, but I think it is Votal. Anyways, these are great. I love them. So, also not sponsored yet, Tools DX. So, in the meantime, we're going to take it out here. And we're going to move my coffee. We're going to have a sip of coffee is what we're going to do. All right. So I'm going to take the trill keys off, get things cleaned up, straightened out, re-oiled, re-back together. Make sure they're working well. Okay. Let's see, go with my pliers. You know, I just realized. Go get that sponsorship. Yeah. Let's go. Maybe I will see him at the thing. You know, I doubt I'll ever get like a tool sponsorship for this stuff, but it doesn't hurt to ask. And you know, You miss every shot you take. Wait, no.
Wait, that's wrong.
I miss every shot I take because I'm not very good at basketball, but you miss every shot you don't take. Jeez! What a great message. Hey, last week is say no to cracks, and this week is you miss every shot you take. So why bother? Don't even try, right?
I don't.
And the week prior, I think I said the best way to stay healthy is to not have friends. I'm just a plethora of awesome, great information. Oh my gosh, I'm fine, like mentally. I'm doing great. I'm doing just fine. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna clean this up. Get these three straight. I don't even know where I was at. Use pipe cleaners to clean out the inside of these tubes. It's pretty nice. Works great. Make sure this is clean. Good. Good. All right, let's oil this up, get it back on. It was the outside trail key that was being a little funny. Wait a second. Come on, Adam. You gotta clean off the rods. You have to do that when you load denatured alcohol. There we go. So working on a mobile battery pack for these. Yeah, well, I mean, you can get a cord that is fine to go like USB transition, and I've got I've got my flexible leak light hooked to a battery pack. You know, it's just a charging pack, and it's got a USB switch. Works just fine. But I don't mind. I'd probably get a battery pack for like when I have to go to schools and like assess on site. It'd be nice to have that. But usually there's also a plug or something. So, but it worked. I mean, the battery pack wouldn't really solve the issue of me being super picky about the cords and cables, but here we are. I think what I need to do, what you should do, just extend out my bench a little bit and be like, this is where my cords sit. And then they're always on the bench, but they're at the cord section. So that's probably what I need to do. So what I'm kind of looking at is I look down how parallel these keys are all the way down. I notice up top it kind of flexes in, and that's where that rubbing was coming in. And you could feel it, and it was kind of hindering. So I find the point where the key has been pushed over, and I put counter pressure there, and I just slowly flex the key over to open that space back up. If I don't put that counter pressure, it'll just kind of flex the key this way at the point that's already right here. I don't quite want that. So I put that counter pressure there to stop it from moving all over the place. And there we go, it's nice. The gap between is really nice for everything. So, all right. Now we can move on, get the rest of the keys on and see how that works. And I'm also remembering, I think this clarinet I've been on and off with as I come in and out of the shop. So, I mean, it's a new pad here. Remember putting that on. So, wait, Adam, come on. Let's get this key on. I think we'll take a little step on over to the luthier shop and have a little Matt chat with Matt featuring Matt. How do we feel about that? I think that'd be great. I think everyone would love that. And Matt told me, he's like, oh, today I'm going to knock their socks off. It's the best stream I'm ever going to have on guitar. I'm like, okay, big talk, dude. Wow. And he's like, just don't say that just in case. Oh, shoot. What a good dad joke, right? I did the laugh track, yeah, I think. You can't always hear it, so. Yeah. Thanks, Molly. Welcome back. Just right away. We can't hear it. Gosh. All right. All right. So I'm just going to put this other key on there. I don't think there's much else to do on this one, so we'll get the next instrument up. But let's head on over to the luthier shop as we go say hi to Matt with the Matt Chat featuring Matt with Matt. It's the Matt Chat featuring Matt with Matt. Is he here? Ready, Matt?
Yeah.
I had to run in.
Just, looking at the employee handbook like I'm supposed to. I found it.
Live, you're good.
All right, cool. Welcome to the string shop here at Heid Music. I am gluing a bridge today. Hopefully, so I am just going through and making sure it fits. I've been working on that while Adam's been working on stuff in the other room because it is fairly boring. A lot of sanding. So basically what I do is put some of the put some transfer tape down, just really low tack, thin covering, so my sticky sandpaper doesn't eat finish or pull up exposed wood fibers from the footprint of the bridge underneath. And with that in place, it'll transfer the contour of the top to the bridge. The tricky part on a lot of bridges that pull up is that they're a little warped. So it kind of like flexes down the hot dog way, down the long fold, and that's just not helpful. So we have to try to remove that curvature from the foot of the bridge while maintaining as much of the thickness as possible. As long as, if it gets a little bit low, it's not going to matter too much because we're also resetting the neck. So this was already removed beforehand, obviously, and we'll have to reglue the bridge before we can think about making sure that has the correct angle. So it's been a little while. I'm going to pull the tape back off carefully and see what we got. So I'm basically looking for nice contact around the edges, no gaps. I don't want to have to like press it down too much in order to seal. I don't want too much built-in like tension. And that's actually pretty good. I'm happy with that. It rocks a little bit, but that's okay. It's good enough. I will. So part of the one of the moves that speeds this along is relieving some of the center of the bridge material. So with my heavy-duty scraper, I'll come in and leave just a little margin around the edges. I'm removing all my my perpendicular sanding marks here, and that allows the sandpaper to just knock down the outside edges. And there, I like that. Just remove some of it from the center. I feel that the one thing I look for is for the sanding marks to reach the outside edges completely. I see that they're there. The edge is also really crisp, like it was like I am just sanding the whole bridge down for the most part. So that's another indication that it's good to go. The bottom of the bridge is also flatter in relationship to the top of the wing here. So I did a lot of work. I'm feeling good about it. Let's clean up a little bit of glue or something that's on this corner, and we're good to go. We're gonna make some score marks with the wood grain on both surfaces, just to add a little bit of texture for the glue to soak into, kind of like treads on your tires. So there's a bridge. We are. This whole time I've been thinking, trying to remember if I already prepped the bridge surface. I think I did. There is no margin of finish underneath the bridge footprint, so I think I did that right away when I took it off. But just to make sure, we're going to come back with a little sanding block and scuff the surface again. Maybe I touched it. We don't want any oils, any debris from your hands on the raw wood. We want a wood-to-wood gluing surface to make sure it doesn't come up again. So usually what causes a bridge lift in a not very old guitar, this guitar's only like 15 years old, is dehydration. And holy cow, we're gonna have some cold, dry weather coming up. I am not letting any customer guitars leave the store if I can help it until the weather passes. I don't recommend bringing your guitar in tomorrow or Saturday if it's still, little below zero, highs below zero. Everyone should be stocked up on the Dario humidipacks if they have a wooden instrument of any kind. If you have a bigger instrument like a piano, that's a different problem, but you still need to humidify that thing. And you know what? Humidify yourself. Make sure you're drinking water. Make sure you have your humidity in your house at a comfortable level. You don't need nosebleeds and dried, cracked hands and scratchy throats and stuff. Take care of yourselves, people. I got a little cold myself, so I'm trying to take care of myself too. 'Tis the season. Alright, so we're going to throw some, I already have some foamy stuff in here to protect from my little hydrators, but we're going to throw some paper towel inside for good measure. We don't want glue falling through the string holes and soaking into the back. That would be not good. Alright. So to keep the bridge in place while we're gluing, I have these little nylon fake bridge pins with they have just a generic taper on them. They're good at locating the bridge so it doesn't twist around. It keeps it nice and centered. I trimmed the ends so they don't protrude too much past the top, so I can get a caul on the inside stored under the bench here. So this is just a hunk of MDF with cork on it. It'll conform, because MDF is a little bit of flex to it, and cork definitely is softer than the MDF. It'll make sure to conform to the top. It'll deform, whatever the right word is. Anyway, it'll flex a little bit. So if I put a hard caul on the outside surface, it'll just kind of squish everything together. You want typically like a hard surface and a slightly flexible surface when gluing a bridge down or a bridge plate or doing a patch on the top. It just kind of depends on the situation, what surface you want to kind of be in control, I guess. I want the top to flex into the bridge just a little bit. It's sometimes it makes a difference. This guitar probably not. The top is very normal shaped. It's not like it's crazy. Sometimes I want, like, if I know my bridge is curved and the top is too flat. Sometimes I want the bridge to be in control and give a little bit of radius to the top. It really depends on the situation, what the guitar looks like. So it's one of those judgment calls. It's a case-by-case basis thing. So one of the fun and strange parts about instrument repair is you get really attached to certain like weird hunks of plastic and stuff. So every bridge glue I go through, all right, where's my favorite little cut off of plastic that I need for this, that I just need for this job to happen? If I don't have the right piece, everything will go completely haywire. It's not at all true. More of a, you know what, I don't know why. I cut this one so it fits in between the the pegs. Sometimes if I don't have the pegs, a little bit different piece of plastic. It's important to remember every little thing in your shop, where you store it, but never actually organize or clean your shop, so you're always just hunting around. That's the fun part too. Like half the fun of playing with Legos as a kid was just sifting through that giant tub. We were never the household that organized that stuff. That's not the fun part. The fun part is digging through, finding that exact right piece. Anyway, so we're going to use just regular old tight bond on this bridge. That's pretty much what they would have used at the factory. If not tight bond, it would have been a similar wood glue. I've already cleaned the surfaces very well, so we don't have to worry about the wood not soaking in. I do have some run out on the base side. So excuse me. There's that cold coming back to get me. A little bit of run out, so I'm going to peel that up slightly with a spatula here. Just try to get a little glue underneath it. It wasn't so like aggressive that it needed to be taken care of beforehand. Just slop that glue around and that'll be fine. So we're going to glue both surfaces. Oh, geez. And we're back. We'll get some ASMR of the clamps going on here. Geez, I was fine all morning until just this moment. Too much talking. There we go. Got some little shaped hunks of plastic for the wings. And then one usually gives you trouble. There we go. That's a bridge glue. Now we're going to come back and got a little cleanup to do. The more glue we get off right now when it's wet, the less risk we have of damaging the finish when we clean it off when it dries. So a little bit of water on your paper towel. It comes nice and clean. Not too much, you don't want it to like soak in and like dilute the glue. That'd be bad. I really like these little automotive picks for getting in tight places. There we go. Just a little bit more on the treble side. Sweet. That's that. Once that dries up, clamps come off. I'll clean up the top a little bit more. Then we start resetting the neck. Yep, that's going back on the shelf. And another bridge glued. Excellent. So I'm going to hand this show back over to the good band techs over here.
It's the Matt Chat featuring Matt with Matt. Dings in the chat for Matt, everyone. Dings in the chat. What a great day so far, huh, everyone? We were just chatting about some stuff. I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. I was watching Matt take apart everything, and it just every single time I'm like, I forget a guitar can do that. Dang. What are you doing? Oh, okay, repairing it. It's like on our side of the repair spectrum too. It's like, yeah, it's okay. A saxophone can do that. Yeah, if we do tap it this way, it does go back into alignment. So it's fun. It's cool. Anyway, so I got that clarinet aside. That's good. So I've got one other instrument. We'll go through a little bit of this, but probably end a little early today as we get stuff situated and get ready for the frigid cold. Everyone needs a little extra time to figure it out for the cold, right? Anyways. You did get them back stacked. Jeez Louise. I couldn't do it, but let's take a look at this flute. I got another flute on my bench. Where's my thing? Okay, here it is. All right. It's a Yamaha Allegro. Take my ring off for this. And I don't remember what it's in for. So let's take a look together as a family, shall we? As a big family. What? Jillian, gosh. I'll move my coffee over here. So I take my leak light cord way over there. All right, so I'm just looking through light touch. Obviously some regulation issues there. Towards the back. I was just talking with Jillian yesterday, right? Weren't we talking about leak lights and whatnot? Sometimes can be debate about the effectiveness of it. I'm a strong, firm believer that just like with any other tool, you just gotta get good at it. You have to practice the skill. Some people can't see leaks, they can't see the light, they can't see the different differences in it. You can absolutely use a leak light. I think I already know what's wrong with this, and then I can confirm with a feeler gauge if need be. But I'm pretty confident in that after using this for so long. Oh, we got a dent right here too. See that? Ooh, that's a decent dent. Oh, this thing's been a little beat up. Well, that's unfortunate, huh? You wrap your whole house in fiberglass insulation? Yeah. Actually what I did is I got 37,000 cans of those spray foam, and I just started at the top of my house and just all the way down. It just looks like yellow foam. Cold ain't getting in. Neither are we. I forgot about the door, but hey, heat's gonna be down. Looking through, looks pretty good. That dent is a bummer. This is good so far. The goal, as always, is light touch. And I talk about with sprung closed keys, like the spring is activating in a way that closes the key. Some of these keys are. But I talk about knowing if that's actually sealing or not is a matter of that sunrise, sunset effect. When you go to let the spring activate, do you see it close in the back and slowly close in the front? It might be sealing, but it's not sealing as effectively as I believe it should. So, Chris, yeah, great point. Yeah, and the leak light works really, really well. You use the feeler gauge to catch those others, and the Meg machine is a final. I got this. Chris, I finally got this. The only problem is I don't have the right connection to make it work with my new Meg tester, digital leak tester, who I also believe I got from Tools DX. So, sponsor us, dude. Yeah, this doesn't lie. A leak. So what a Meg machine or a leak detector is it shoots air through the instrument, and with this flute gauge, you can do it right on under specific tone holes or pads, and it doesn't lie. It tells you if air is coming through or not. But my point that I was making on the sunrise sunset effect when using leak lights is simply that is on sprung closed things. If you see that effect where it should all close instantly together, that's the goal, right? You can take that same concept and apply it to pads that you physically have to close down too. And I think that's a really true, honest way to look at it. Because if I'm pushing, yeah, if I get the pressure even that I need, that I believe light pressure, and it's like, it looks like it's closing, yeah, that's nice, and you can get with the feeler gauge. But with a leak light, you can see, yeah, at the end result, it does close, but I see that it closes on the left side first before it closes on the right. I think we can do a little bit of work there. I think we can improve that pad and make it close really nicely. So, and yes, Chris, to your point, one of the really huge benefits of a leak light, in my opinion, is how quickly you can assess things. And that helps a lot in a shop like us where we're kind of cranking through horns pretty quickly and efficiently and effectively and at a quality that is very, very high. But still, being able to quickly assess, oh, there's a leak in the back, oh, there's regulations there, you know. And I'm not just looking at the front either. I need to specify that I turn this thing all different ways to be able to look at a pad from different angles. Front, back, sideways. I've even learned little ways that you can peek through the back, peek through key clusters to get a general idea of where a key's leaking. You know, like our F's leaking in the back, I can see it. I don't need a feeler gauge to see the light coming through. And I utilize the leak light a lot. That's how I work. End of sentence. So, we need a little bit on the lower stack here, especially up top. The other keys look pretty good. So that's good. Anyway, I'm ending my rant. I might just replace that pad. We're gonna replace that pad. That's what we're gonna do. Boom. So we're gonna start that process. Oh, also I'm gonna replace the bottom pad. That was leaking in the back too. So got some pads to replace. That's what we're gonna do. Go from there. Sorry, I feel like I got on a soapbox there about leak lights. I like my leak lights. I use them and I utilize them. They're quick. I've grown accustomed to them. Here's the thing I don't like, and this happens in any industry. It happens in ours a lot too. People just get so attached to what they do that all of a sudden there is no other way to do it, right? And I'm not saying there's not another different way to do detect leaks. Like use a feeler gauge, use your mag machine. Those are really, really effective. But I've gotten good at a leak light, and that's what I use. What works for you, what's effective, and at the end gets a quality repair. At the end, it needs to be a quality repair. Bottom line. There. And another thing. What's up with this cold, huh? It's cold outside. Sorry. I think maybe I'm pushing the leak light so much just so that maybe we can get a sponsor with the leak light company. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right, Marty. You know what? I'm getting back up on my soapbox. Thanks a lot, Marty. Here I am, stepping back up. Yes, Marty says there's an old way of detecting leaks where they would take a cigarette, breathe it, and then blow smoke through the instrument and see where the smoke's coming out, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I was just talking to this, I think with you, Marty. The thing I push against a lot is the concept of tradition, because tradition stops progress. Now, about every year or two, I come in and I ask questions like, okay, that's how you do that. Is that still the best way to do that, right? More often than not, the answer is yes, but we don't know unless we ask. I mean, is the mag light still, or the mag machine still the best way to find a leak? Like, is there a new thing out there? Is there a new item? Is there a new technique? Is there a new tool, right? If the answer is just, well, that's how we do it, then I'm going, I don't like that. I don't like that. Well, that's just how we do it. No, is it just how we do it, or is it the best way to do it? So, anyways, this feels more like a high horse moment. Yeah, I'm up on my high horse, I guess. Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll come off. I'll come. All right, giddy up, high horse. Woo! Run off into the sunset. You just do it. You just do you, I guess, you know? All I'm saying. I just said that like 200 times. All I'm saying, right? Okay. All I'm saying. All that to say, sponsor us. Well, here's the thing. Most of the companies I want to sponsor us, I have like all of their tools already, so I don't know what they're going to send us. I guess they maybe send you stuff, but... Or they send us new stuff, and I'll take the new stuff, and I'll hand you the old stuff. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. That's a great idea. All right. We're going to take this apart. I'm just like, God, attack it. Oh, yeah. Marty. Hey, that's the one thing I don't have. Hashtags, please sponsor us, Music Medic, is the Music Medic sax stand. I'd take one of those. I talk about that I already talk about the one I have. That isn't a music. I'll talk about that one every stream. Could you imagine? My bench is set up for it, because like this is like my woodwind bench. And that sax stand is meaty, so you have to have it set up for like a woodwind area, right? Just saying. I'm just saying. All I'm saying. All I'm saying is that I put that on a throw pillow. That's my new... What? Yeah, on a throw pillow. What?
T-shirt or anything.
No, not a t-shirt. You gotta... Everyone's got sayings on t-shirts. It's the throw pillows. That's what's next. We're throwing pillars. All right, what am I caught on here? I'm distracted here. Put that on a throw pillow. Thank you. Put that on an apron. Yeah, that's true.
My mom knows that.
Yeah, I know. You keep saying. What am I fighting against here? my head's not in the game here, sorry. I'm not breaking anything, don't worry. It's just I gotta focus up. Come on, Adam. Get your head in the game. EA Sports. There we go. And while we're here, might as well take this off. We'll get this cleaned up and polished up a little bit. Those pads are good, but so definitely replacing these two. And that's about it, so. No. I am the problem. Thank you. See, Danny got a sax stand because of me. So I mean, I'm just saying, Music Medic, you give me one, you sell one to Danny, and then you're even, right? Actually, you make money. I know you got to mark stuff up. So.
Works in Chicago.
Yep. So. Where was I? I'm so distracted. What I keep coming back to is Marty said I was on a high horse. I've always had that as like a negative connotation.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like work through that right now. I feel like I need some explanation, Marty, because I feel like I wasn't on a high horse. I was just like trying to say like I'm just trying to say like, you know, don't get caught in a rut. Like just keep learning, and then also use a leak light. maybe I was on a high horse about a leak light, but
You like the leak light?
I like my leak lights. What do you want me to do?
Nothing wrong with that.
Is it privileged to have a leak light? I don't know. Maybe.
I feel like it's not. Maybe it's because it's really good.
Maybe. Although you can get here we go. You can get really good leak lights from places like Tools DX for a really nice price. You know, like they're not that bad.
Like
What do you
most people
want?
have these, but
Yeah.
not these.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Okay. I'm gonna be excited when that I bought I did it, folks. I did it. I splurged. I got a 2-mic system that'll be coming in. So it'll be nice when you can hear these two just heckling me from the background, actually hear it. Because I feel like the last 5 minutes has been me talking to you guys, but they can't really hear you. So it's probably really fun to watch. It's just me talking to myself, kind of.
We're not really here yet.
Yeah. What if- yeah. I'm always like, we're not actually here. I was just going to say, like, if it wasn't for the side cam, you can kind of see, people would be like, is there actually someone there? Is he just hallucinating? A little bit of both. A little bit of A, a little bit of B. You know. All right, I'm just taking these pads out, getting them prepped and ready to be replaced. Oh, beans. I don't know, gang. Did you know this is episode 50? Next week will be 51. And the following week will be our 1-year anniversary. 52 episodes. And we almost made it a year. I think we missed it. We missed it by, I think, 2 weeks. And there's been 2 episodes we fully weren't able to record on, or stream on. But well, I guess if you're counting holidays, but we moved them around a little bit. But that's exciting. What should we do? I can't wait to see what you guys all got me for my 1-year anniversary with the stream. Oh my gosh, is the 1 year? Is that when everyone's going to present me with the Music Medic sax stand? You guys, you shouldn't have all groups together to do like almost like a GoFundMe to get a Music Medic stand. You shouldn't have. Come on. Here I am just like giving this like elaborate plan. Like everyone just kind of pull it together in a GoFundMe, you know, everyone, wow, no way, come on everyone. I do that with my kids sometimes. Like my birthday will come up and I'm like, oh, I can't wait for the surprise party. There's no way that you're gonna like send me off on like give them the plan. Shannon, hello from NAM. How is it over there? Is it negative 35 by you too? I'm gonna guess no. Oh, Chris, if you're still on, I put an order in. We'll see if it went in for some pads from some good pads. We'll see if it goes through. If it does, if they come in, I'm going to be excited because I think we can switch back. So, no, I'm just see here I am just like having a small little meeting with my folks. It's great. I love this stream. This is fun. This is great. Having a great time. That all being said, I think we're going to call it here a little early. I've got some stuff I got to attend to and get through and do a little extra today because tomorrow I know I'm hoping mine show up too, Chris, because that'll be great. I would love that to be a solid thing again. Anyways, we're going to call it here. We're going to go a little early, ending it. I've got some stuff to take care of because I really think tomorrow here in the Northeast Wisconsin area, school is just going to be canceled. So I'm going to try to get some stuff done, extra done today. But thank you so much for coming. We'll see you next week. And again, I can't, 52, that's coming up. I can't believe you guys are going to get me a sax stand. That's crazy. But anyways. Missed the Molly minute. It wasn't scheduled for today. Sorry, we moved it a little bit. So, but we'll be back next week with the Molly minute for sure. Don't even worry about it. But, anyways, thank you so much for coming. We'll see you next week. And as I always say, keep her going, keep her good.
Let us help you find your melody.